Ooh, you guys already know. We got another video from Jimmy High Roller. The Warriors should have never won this championship. It's an interesting title right there. Honestly, the one team that comes to my mind when reading this title is the Milwaukee Bucks. I feel like he might have something to say about Middleton. The Lakers, they had their own issues with Westbrook and LeBron and AD, the injuries, and also them not really working well, just with their play styles. But I mean, I don't know, just the first thing that comes to my mind is Middleton, like Middleton getting hurt in the playoffs. I don't know, that could have changed things, y'all. We'll see. Let's see what he's got to say.
I don't know how many different ways to say it, but it was a special year, all things considered.
Look at Curry, man.
Experience for me, Draymond alone. Tried to make the most of it. Come back, bottle this up, everybody make the right strides, take advantage of the summer, and don't want to see us next year.
And that'll do it. It's over. The Golden State Warriors return.
Y'all don't want to see us next year. That's a fact.
The Dust Dynasty is still very much alive.
For real.
Against all odds, the Warriors are now the 2022 NBA champions. Somehow, this team that was dead in the water just 2 seasons ago has been crowned NBA champions. But this team had no business even being here in the first place. This Warriors team was never supposed to win this championship. A roster full of has-beens and fringe players making a run at a championship? That's impossible. Well, at least it should have been impossible. But they've got Stephen Curry. And as I was watching Steph completely dismantle the Boston Celtics on their home court to close out the finals, I thought to myself, I'll more than likely never see another player like this in my lifetime. What Steph is doing cannot be duplicated or repeated. He is truly a one-of-one. And I think it's time we take a closer look at where he ranks among the greatest players to ever play this game. Because the Warriors should have never won this championship.
I mean,
today's video is brought to you by SeatGeek.
I mean, let's be real here. Is he wrong? Is he wrong? With the injuries they had, what else? The ups and downs they had throughout the year. They had injuries. I forgot where they finished, rankings-wise in the West. But, the West, we all know the West is a tough conference, y'all. Everyone was saying it was going to be the Lakers and the Nets in the finals. Remember that.
Here this 2018 NBA season. There's the buzzer. There's a new dynasty in the NBA. The Golden State Warriors,
and then they lose KD,
back-to-back titles, 3 in 4 years,
but they come back.
and the latest with a sweep.
Do y'all remember exactly where you were and how you felt when this happened? I do. I vividly remember watching the Warriors dismantle the NBA year after year.
They destroyed them. They destroyed the Cavs. It's hard for me to watch.
As my favorite player was getting walked out of the building in the finals. It was inevitable, and it felt perpetual.
It was hard to watch because I was rooting. I was rooting for the Cavs, man.
Unstoppable Goliath of a basketball team.
That was an unstoppable team.
Every single organization that stood in their way. I felt hopeless. The Warriors pushed me to the brink of insanity, and it was never going to end.
Unstoppable team in 2018.
At least that's what I thought.
Until that. And that changed things. That's right, Clay too. Clay and KD. And Steph. They definitely went through a lot.
And that was it. A 5-year run, cementing their spot as one of the greatest dynasties in NBA history, all came crumbling down in a matter of moments. Goliath had fallen, and for the first time in half a decade,
injuries,
the
man.
door was open for other teams to win it all. The Raptors won their first championship in franchise history, the Bucks won their first championship in half a century, and the Lakers were crowned champions for the first time in a decade. The dragon had been slayed, and I could now rest knowing the Golden State dynasty was behind us.
6 NBA Finals in 8 years, 4 NBA championships, a remarkable run.
6 finals in 8 years is crazy.
NBA have accomplished. Congratulations, you are the 2022 NBA champion.
That front office, man. That front office,
Couldn't have been more wrong. Because
they know what they're doing.
Despite injuries and roster changes,
I did not
and
think
ups
this
and downs
team
and
would
everything
get
in
all the
between,
way to the finals.
The Warriors are champions once again.
I feel like
Said
they were
getting
the
too old. We said they were too injury prone.
Yeah.
We said the roster
Were the Warriors the sleeper team this whole time? Maybe not to everybody, but to me, they were, man, I did not give the Warriors the respect they deserved. And really because I didn't know what to expect. Guys are coming back from injuries, you know. Little bit of a new look roster, you know, some new pieces.
like a G
Didn't
League
know
team.
who was going to
Said they
step
couldn't
up
win
this
without
year,
Kevin
you know.
Durant.
So, I
And they
mean,
proved us all wrong. Just last season, if
But
you
I mean,
told
this
me the
team,
Warriors
though.
were going to win another championship, let alone a championship this season, I would have checked you into a mental institution. They went from one of the best teams in the history of the NBA to the worst team in the NBA to champions again in record time. Just take
That's
a moment to
wild.
appreciate this roster that defied all odds and became champions.
It's really
Out of
all
the
about
14
just
players
staying
that
healthy
suited up
for
in the
them.
postseason, 6
Because
of
the
them
talent-
had zero
the
playoff
talent has
experience.
always been there.
Instead of seeking out the brightest stars around the league, the Warriors went and acquired players that fit within their system and maxed
Yeah.
out their potential. They
There
found
you
value
go.
in guys like Gary Payton Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. They saw immense utility in guys like Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole and gave them a chance to shine on the biggest stage. Even Andre Iguodala, the oldest player in the entire NBA, played a crucial role as a mentor and a leader for the Warriors throughout the playoffs.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah.
a masterclass on coaching, adjustments, and players buying
Yeah.
into their role and maximizing their impact on the game. The
Yeah.
catalyst
Team
of
effort.
this improbable run.
Team
the
effort, man.
once-in-a-lifetime talent of Stephen Curry. Before this year's
Steph Curry's
playoffs,
unbelievable,
we were asked
for
who
sure.
had the most to prove and whose legacy would be altered the most with the championship. I thought maybe Chris Paul, Giannis, James Harden, maybe even Luka Doncic. But the answer all along was Stephen Curry. Because now that he
I know,
has
right?
a long-awaited,
Crazy.
well-deserved Finals MVP, the man has done it all. 4 championships, 2 MVPs, 8 All-NBA teams, 8 All-Star
Sheesh.
appearances, 2 scoring titles, an All-Star MVP, most three-pointers in NBA history, and a Finals MVP. One of the greatest careers the NBA has
Dang.
ever seen. And at 34 years old, he is still as incredible as ever. Now, as NBA fans,
Yeah.
we have an unhealthy obsession with all-time rankings, moving players around on our all-time list every other week like some sort of sick game of musical chairs. But if we're going to be honest with ourselves, I think we can all agree that there are a handful of players that remain a step above everyone else. And these are those players. Now, where you choose to...
MJ, Tim Duncan, Bill Russell, Larry Bird, Shaq, Wilt, Magic, LeBron, Kobe, Kareem. I think I can agree with that. Think so. I'm trying to think. Okay, honorable mentions. Let's see.
These players will be different depending on who you ask. Personally, I have them ranked like this.
It'll be
Now,
different.
this all-time top 10
Ooh.
has virtually remained the same for years. The most recent player to be on this list was LeBron James, who's been on...
You have Kobe as your 5th greatest player of all time. That's interesting. Huh. Interesting. How many championships did Kobe win? Dang. I think he has 1 MVP, right? And he has 5 rings. Is that right? Dang. Something like that. I don't know, man.
For about a decade
I think he's got
now. Before him,
5
the most recent players
championships.
to join this exclusive
1
club
MVP?
were Tim Duncan and Kobe Bryant.
Shaq has,
regardless of where you choose to rank these players among your all-time
2?
top 10, the players that make up this top 10 haven't
I don't know,
budged
man.
in over a
Y'all
decade.
can roast me in the
Recently,
comments,
I
whatever.
was
I
tempted to
don't
add
know.
Kevin Durant to this list, but realistically, I couldn't bring myself to remove anyone in his place, so he remains on the outside.
Yeah, it's
looking
tough.
in.
It's tough with the
After
accolades
this
that
championship
the
run by
top 10
Stephen Curry
has,
and
you know,
his
to put
entire
KD in
season as a
there.
whole, the time has come. It's time we add a new player to this list. It's been a long time coming, and it's well deserved.
To the top 10, you put him 7th? That's interesting. And you move Wilt down. Wilt out of all people. Interesting.
Stephen Curry is now undebatably a top 10 player of all time, and this season has cemented his spot on this list. Every all-time player has one with their respective
He's
organizations.
phenomenal.
This is a definitive requirement.
He's phenomenal,
for greatness.
no doubt.
Only a few players made such
I don't know,
massive
man. I'd have to
impact
really
that
put
the
a list
success of an
together
entire franchise
to really
began
see where
and
I would
ended
have
with them.
Steph.
Tim Duncan introduced winning basketball to San Antonio. They couldn't win before he got there, and they haven't won since he left. Michael
Dang.
Jordan didn't just win with the Bulls. He was the Bulls. Stephen Curry isn't just winning in a Warriors jersey.
He is the Warriors.
He is the Golden State Warriors.
He is, yeah.
In 2009, he came into a struggling franchise, and over the last 13 seasons, he has turned them into a behemoth. See, it's one thing to come into a franchise that has seen success, one that has won before and has championship DNA. It is a completely different accomplishment to be drafted to a franchise that has never even sniffed a title and turned them into a dynasty.
Yeah,
Russell
for
did it,
sure.
Mike
And
did it,
the
Duncan
loyalty.
did it, and Steph has spent the last decade doing it as well.
The
But you don't
loyalty,
have to
though,
watch Steph tear
to
your
the
favorite team
Warriors
apart to see his generational impact. Steph is as important to the Warriors' success
is
as
truly
any
special.
player has ever been to any team
Truly
in
special.
NBA history. Here's a chart of the top 10 players all time and how many wins they added to their respective teams over the course of their entire
Dang,
career.
LeBron at
For example,
30.6?
throughout Wilt Chamberlain's career, his team won
Sheesh.
7.5% more when he played versus when he didn't play. Shaq's
Wow.
teams won 15% more
Kobe,
when he played versus when he
21.5.
was sitting out.
Larry
Now,
Bird.
anything
MJ,
above 10% is
25.8%.
incredible, and nearly all of these players are far above that threshold. When Kobe played, the Lakers won 21.5% more games than
And then
when he didn't.
LeBron
Larry
at
Bird led to the
goodness.
direct result of the Celtics winning 22.8% more games. And, of course, the two players that had the largest impact on their team's success are Michael Jordan, and with the large gap above everyone else, LeBron James. But the most important, most impactful, game-changing player for any franchise in the history of the NBA is Stephen Curry. The Warriors win over 32% more games when Curry is playing versus when
Really?
he's not. That is the equivalent of Steph adding an additional 26 wins for the Warriors over the course of each regular season of his entire career, just by himself. But this isn't some sort of theoretical impact found on just numbers. We have seen with our own eyes just how lost the Warriors are without Steph.
Dang.
2
Yeah.
years ago, just
Yeah.
5 games into the Warriors season, Steph
They
broke
look
his hand
lost
and
without
was
Steph.
sidelined for the remainder of
He
the
makes
season.
he
And
makes
in
their
that
offense
season,
go,
the
bro.
Warriors weren't just bad. They weren't just one of the worst teams in the NBA.
Oh my
They
goodness.
were literally, by far, the worst team in the entire
I forgot
league.
D. Loden
Very next season,
was
Steph
on the
returned to
Warriors.
lineup, and the Warriors' winning percentage more than doubled.
Dang.
And, well, the rest is history. No matter which players come and go, regardless of how the roster changes around him, Steph remains at the center of one of the greatest dynasties in NBA history. The
yeah.
Warriors should have never won this championship. This title was not in the cards for them. A long shot at best. Just 10 years ago, it was almost unanimously agreed upon that a team could not win a championship off of three-pointers and jump shots. It was believed that you could not win a title with the point guard doing the heavy lifting for your offense. 2015 was a fluke. 2016 was a blown lead. The next two, well, those don't really count, right? They had Kevin Durant. All they do is shoot threes. He's too small. They're injury prone. The Warriors aren't even a true dynasty to be a finals.
I wouldn't bet against us.
You heard the man. Wouldn't bet against us.